So, I finally got a chance to look at that Kanban study you prepared for me.
What'd you think? I really think this kind of integrated, just-in-time system would work great for decentralizing our production at each location.
I'll trust your instinct on that one. What does Tina in Total Quality Management think about it?
Well, since she's off studying in Japan for her PhD on the topic, she's behind it all the way.
Works for me.
This is what R&D has come up with for beef jerky. What do you think?
Well?
Marketing wants to call it cowhide.
Let's see what Lulu thinks. Thumbs up.
Sorry to interrupt you guys, but I've got a crisis on my hands. We can't get buns. Seems that our supplier in Singapore can't come through due to a drought, and the crops are ruined, which is delaying our stores for sesame seed buns.
Whoa,
and now,
hang in there. What say you head to afternoon yoga and Mike and I'll strategize? Call me in a couple hours. We'll go from there.
I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for helping me out. I mean, you know what? I've been having trouble with these guys for years, and I don't know what the problem is. I mean, how hard can it be to make sesame seed buns? I mean, just make them, put them in the oven, they're done, you know? You know when this started? This really started...
Patty's got a point there. Bob's Buns has given us grief and excuse after excuse for years. We're in the big leagues now. Isn't it about time we made our own buns?
Okay, you're on it. Get started on a make-buy analysis for me. Get all the key players to sign off, and send me your recommendations.
In a manufacturing environment, every item or subassembly component must be subject to a make-buy analysis of some fashion. In larger organizations, it is often a very formal process involving significant quantitative analysis.
Love this new voice recognition software. I talk, it types. Fran, I need to know if we've got the available capital to ramp up in-house production of buns, or if we'll have to seek additional financing, and if so, how much? That ought to do it. Send. Love it, Fran. Fast and efficient as ever. Time to check in with Marty in production.
Hiya, Chuck. What's up?
Patty's at her wit's end with our supplier of sesame seed buns. Sesame seed shortage in Singapore. What would it take to move production in-house?
Well, you know, the usual. Install new equipment, retool the line, get the health inspectors in there, test recipes, hire bakers. Are you sure the customer really needs buns with seeds? Seems to me they don't add any value. You just get stuck in your teeth. I mean, we can do it.
You're as practical as ever. I'll get back to you after I check in with Holly and HR about staffing.
Later. Signing off.
The decision to make something has significant trickle-down effects and must be supported by many internal departments and functions. But there are equal risk factors associated with buying components and products. Ultimately, the operations manager must weigh the internal and external factors and make a decision.
Hiya. Glad I caught you on a break in your new employee orientation. How's it going?
Oh, no problem. You know, these kids are renewing my faith in the younger generation. Brings me back to the days when I started in the drive-thru.
Don't remind me. Say, how easy would it be to staff up in manufacturing to produce our own burger buns?
Yikes. You know, Marty's already got the lines running 2 shifts. One for cheese, one for burgers. We'd have to pay steep premiums to get a graveyard shift in there, and I don't even know if we could find anybody, you know, with unemployment at an all-time low. We'd be looking at a few months to staff up.
Ouch, that long. Well, it's not good news, but it's what I needed to know. Thanks.
See you in the office tomorrow. Meanwhile, I guess it's back to Burger Basics 101. Oh, hey, by the way, did you know that we still use the chart that you made for us years ago on process control?
Flattery will get you everywhere. Bye, Holly.
Hey, don't forget about my slideshow party, my trip to Barbados, right? Remember? Okay, well, I'll say it's only 2 trays. You know that, right? I don't know if I mentioned that on the invitation.
You're breaking up.
Oh, well, 2 trays. It goes by real quick. Hope he knows that.
Sometimes the make-buy decision may not make obvious economic sense. For example, you've got a big customer order that can't afford to be delinquent, so you'll pay extra to fill the order in on time. In Cowabunga's situation, the bun is an essential component they can't afford to be without, so second sourcing is essential.
Maybe we could run a promotion on bunless burgers. Convince everybody they're better for their health.
We might not have to get that drastic. Did you check into a second source to tide us over?
I placed an order with Sam's Seedless Buns, and Melanie in marketing is already working on a promotion to place them in the market as the latest hot new thing. Chuck, since Cowabunga is still aiming for a greater market share, we can justify taking higher risks. Why don't we just buy out Bob's Buns? Lock, stock, and barrel.
Patty, you're brilliant. We'll put it on the table before Mike, see what he thinks. Get the ball rolling. Meanwhile, tell me more about this yoga class of yours. It works miracles for you. Maybe I should try it.
Really intense stuff. Really, I opened 4 chakras today. That's a record.
Congratulations. Maybe we'll talk about it another time. Good work, though. Bye.
Chew on this. The modern approach to many decisions in organizations is based on value added to the customer. And ultimately, an effective operations manager makes the decision to make or buy a product or component based on corporate goals and strategies. How would the make-buy decision be different if the company was trying to capture market share? How might it be different if the goal was to maximize shareholder value?